This sounds like crazy music for a dark show.
Fatality.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Wake Up 3. This is round 45, and I am your host, Cam.
And I'm your host, Molly, and we are a fighting game podcast from a couple who loves fighting games.
That is right, and as usual, we're going to start off with a mix-up, and I have brought the mix-up to the table today. So let's see what you got.
Okay.
A lot of Mortal Kombat is being played in this house lately. Ever since Ermac came out, we've just been playing a lot more MK1. And that got me thinking back on the original Mortal Kombat 1, the 1992 game, and all of the characters that were in that. There were only 7 to start with, and basically, I'm going to give you all 7 characters, and then have you put them in order of who has appeared in the most amount of games.
Oh, okay.
I won't be including spin-off titles in this, like I'm not going to include Mortal Kombat Special Forces or Shaolin Monks. MK vs. DC does count, though, technically, because that's the 8th entry.
Yeah, okay.
There you go. There are 12 games in total.
All right.
The characters are Johnny Cage, Kano, Raiden, Liu Kang, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Sonya Blade.
I think I'm going to start with Scorpion.
Okay, fair enough. Scorpion is tied for first with 12 entries, so all of them.
Okay, I'm going to go next with Raiden.
Nope, that is not right.
Sub-Zero?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it's Sub-Zero.
I thought about that, but I don't
Yeah.
know. For some reason, I want to say Raiden.
Yep, Scorpion and Sub-Zero were both in all 12 entries. So, pretty cool. But Sub-Zero, I guess if you wanted to be technical, would still have more entries because he was in the original version of MK3, and Scorpion wasn't in it until Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. So, anyways.
Oops. Sorry, Sub-Zero.
Yeah. So you got those two.
Sometimes we just have big whiffs, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's my big whiff? Not guessing Sub-Zero for the top 2. Okay, so Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and then I guess I'll stick with Raiden for number 3.
Yeah, Raiden would be tied with one other character with 11.
11, huh?
Yep.
I want to say Liu Kang.
You're right. You're
Okay.
right. Yeah, they both have 11 games playable out of 12. I feel like I said that weird. They are both in 11 out of the 12 mainline games.
Okay.
And just for fun, I can tell you which ones they're not in. Raiden was not in 3, and Liu Kang was not in Deadly Alliance.
I feel like it's weirder to have one without Liu Kang than it is to have one without Raiden. Is that weird to say?
I don't know. Maybe.
Do you agree, or what do you think?
I think it's time for both of them to sit out.
Oh, so you would be, it would feel completely fine. But I'm just asking between the two, who do you think affects the roster more? Who matters more?
I think you're probably right. I think Liu Kang, especially
Okay.
at this point when he's evolved to
That's true.
Master of the Universe or whatever the hell he is.
Whoa.
Creator of the Universe.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, anyways. So
Okay, so we've got
you got
Liu
4.
Kang. 3 more.
3 more.
And it's Johnny, Kano, Sonya.
Yep, and these ones are all ordered. No more ties.
No more ties. Okay, I'm going to go with Kano.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay. I'm going to go with Johnny.
No.
It's Sonya, really?
Yeah, it's Sonya.
I was thinking she was going to be last.
No, she's been in 10 games.
Wow, okay.
So the only 2 that she was not in were Deception and MK1, the newest one. All right, you got Johnny and Kano. So what order are you going to put them in?
I think I'm going to go Johnny Kano.
Johnny Kano?
Yeah.
That is right. Johnny
Good.
was in 9 games. Kano was in 8.
That's how it should be. Kano should be last.
Yeah, he should be, honestly. Johnny was missing from 3 games. He was not in MK3, Deception, or Mortal Kombat vs. DC. Kano was missing in 4 games, but he did make MK vs. DC over Johnny, which I just thought was interesting. I wanted to put that out there.
That is interesting.
Uh,
Thank
the-
you for pointing that out.
Yeah, for sure. The 4 games he was not in were 2, 4, Deception, and our current game, MK1.
Mm-hmm.
So
one of MK1's strengths for sure.
yeah, absolutely. Are we upsetting any Kano players out
I don't
there?
know that we've ever talked about Kano that much yet, but
It might be the first time we've ever mentioned Kano.
now we know that's not true. We know that's not
No,
true.
you're right.
Well, all right. Well, that was kind of a rocky mix-up for me there, but thanks.
Yeah, no problem. I thought it was a fun one.
No, I like a good challenge, and it was that. It definitely got me in a couple spots, so.
Mixed you up a little bit, but I think
Yeah.
overall you got through pretty well.
All right, well, that has been the mix-up of the week. Thank you, Cam. And now we're going to talk a little bit about our weekend fighting games.
Yeah, for sure.
Correct?
If you listened to the Ermac episode last week,
Mm-hmm.
he's out, and there's a renewed interest in MK1 around here since then.
I would say, yeah. And then also we talked about how we are doing a 1st to 5 in Street Fighter 6 on Fright Rise.
Yeah.
So there's been some of that too. I would say most of my time right now is devoted to Street Fighter, but MK1 Ermac has been a lot of fun. Like, so much more fun than we let on last week. Fighting Camp's established Baraka gameplay was kind of a wake-up. Kind of a wake-up to all of the skill that I still need to cultivate with my Ermac, so. But it's been getting better. I think Cam can attest to that.
Yeah, for sure. We started out just doing kind of Ermac versus Ermac, and I feel like overall you were probably getting more wins than me. Lately, I have been playing a lot more Baraka. I did want to say that because you said that you had been playing more Street Fighter 6 when you split your time. I'm kind of the opposite right now. I think I have this renewed interest right now in MK1, and it's not Ermac that's doing it for me at the moment, even though I love that he's in the game and I love the balance patch that came with it. But it's still Baraka. I have a renewed interest in Baraka because he just got this new bright purple Twitch skin. So I'm wearing that. My Jax cameo is also in bright purple and black. And I'm kind of just loving it all over again.
Yeah, so lucky me has Cam distracted with Baraka. And maybe I'll be able to just wipe the floor with him when we play Street Fighter.
We'll see. I have definitely been splitting my time up this week, probably like 90% MK1 and like 10% random DJ fights against you.
Yeah, for me, it's I can for sure say mine is definitely tilted towards Street Fighter because I'll be playing MK1 against Cam. The round will begin, we'll back up a little bit, and Cam will shoot a projectile, and I'll just like take it because I assumed
Oh, yeah.
that I didn't need to block.
Yeah, you'll be holding back and
Yeah.
you'll get hit in the face with a projectile.
Yeah, whoops.
Yeah, you're used to that hold back to block right now. I feel like, I could be wrong, but you're probably about 80-20 Street Fighter versus MK.
I would say so, I agree.
Yeah, at the moment.
At the moment, yep. But when I do play MK1, yeah, Ermac is just so much fun.
He's sweet.
I don't think I even anticipated him to be like this, which is weird to say. I don't know why, but I
Oh, I know why. It's because this game has done us dirty on some other characters.
I know, yeah, I guess that is the case, but
There are some characters that I don't love in this game that I wish I did. Like Smoke.
yeah. I think that's, do you want to talk about your week? Have any details?
Any details? Like I said, I got the Twitch skin like the second they let that go because I just wanted to play some more Baraka, and I feel like I've wanted a purple skin for him for a bit. I've just been playing a ton online. I haven't gone back to Invasions since like, I don't know, day 3 of this season, whatever, something like that. I tried it a couple of times at the beginning, mostly just to level up Ermac, honestly. Once I leveled him up, I didn't go back. But yeah, that's pretty much my week. I'm just online a little bit every day as Baraka.
All right, I think with that we can move on.
Yeah, I think so. So let's talk about our main event. Let's talk about the character themes of Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, so Street Fighter 6 offers something pretty unique when it comes to fighting games that I like. I really think this would be cool if they ever did this in MK.
Yeah, definitely.
I would love that. Street Fighter does character themes. So we are going to rank all of the base roster Street Fighter 6 character themes and figure out what are we doing? Top 3?
Oh, I was thinking like top 10. So I want to include the worst. I want to figure out what that is too.
So we're gonna give you our rankings to all of them, but then we're going to give you a top 10 based off of that, and then also the worst.
The worst of.
Just the worst one.
All right, let's listen to Luke's theme. We're gonna start by going left to right. Whoa there.
Whoa, Luke, calm down.
Calm down, Luke. We're going to go left to right, row by row, top to bottom. And yeah, I guess if you feel like joining us, you can look at the roster.
Yell out your score.
Just like, yeah, if you're listening, just yell out your score and let us know if your score matched our average, because that sounds fun. All right, Luke's theme, baby. Let's go. It's called Taking Aim. Man, I don't know if we should have started with this one because it's kind of a fucking banger. I like this one. Yeah, what do you think?
Out of 10?
Yeah, out of 10.
Luke's theme, Taking Aim. I'm going to give it a 7.
I was going to give it an 8. Okay. I'm still going to give it an 8.
I do like Luke's theme a lot.
I like it. I really like that theme. And
it surprises me. No, this surprises me because I thought you didn't care about this theme before.
No, I kind of dig it. I don't know. There's something about it.
I'm not a Luke player. Yeah, right. You're more of a Luke player than I am.
Yeah, but I got so many people I want to play at this point that I feel like Luke is way down the list.
Luke doesn't matter anymore.
He's like the 4th character I want to play. 5th when Akuma comes out.
That's pretty good, though. In your top 5, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Moving on to Jamie. I already know the title of this song. I can tell you right now.
Let us know.
Mr. Top Player.
He's here. Ten. I want to give it a 10.
10.
It's so good.
Now, I have always loved this song. It's my hype song.
It rules.
It's still in my likes.
Yeah, it's in my likes too. On Spotify, it's sitting there in my likes.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's really good. So yeah, that one is just a straight up 10. One of the best. Moving on to Manon, it is called Walk with Grace.
It was still kind of building, wasn't it?
I mean, maybe a little bit, but we can't play all of it, you know.
This one I'm going to give a 4. I think it's a bit weaker.
I was also thinking of 4. What the heck? Get out of my head!
Wow, weird.
I was thinking of 4. My reasoning is, I feel like it tries way too hard.
I don't think it tries hard enough.
Oh, to me, it tries...
Maybe it is trying too hard. Then.
To me, I feel like it tries really hard, and it just feels flat. Like it's that... Bam, bam, bum, ba, bum, bam, bam. But it's like, there's no soul in it. There's no heart in it.
You know what? We should mention... Do we have any musical background?
No.
No. The last musical class I probably did was middle school band and choir.
I never took any classes.
You didn't do band, or you played?
I played a viola in 2nd grade for half the year.
Oh, that's not a lot at all. Okay.
No. No, it is not.
But then did you play, bass?
I self-learned guitar and bass.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I was more into bass, like slapping that thing. It's a lot of fun. Haven't played either one in years, and I sold all my guitars not too long ago because I hadn't played them all in a decade.
Yeah, I was kind of self-taught drums in high school. I also sold my drums, so we're not rocking out anymore. We're playing fighting games.
Yeah.
And we're here to judge the music.
I think that's kind of funny that we both went with a 4. Yeah. I just feel like that song, it feels too flat to me. Like it tries too hard and doesn't really...
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I also feel like it's not, these are character themes, and it just doesn't really give much...
Supermodel?
Yeah, or indication of who this is,
Right, yeah, exactly. This might be someone's favorite song out there. I'm not really sure. And honestly, I don't hear it very often because I never run into Manon players.
It's funny you say that because I ran into a Manon the other day, and it just so happened to play her theme song every single fight.
Wow.
So I got to hear quite a bit of this theme the other day. So I'd say I was primed to give this one a score. Next character.
Next character is Kimberly. This song is called Ninja Star Pop.
Solid 9 for me.
I like that one. That one's in my likes as well.
Okay.
I don't know that it's a 9 for me, but I do really like it. I think it's a fun song.
Okay.
I'm going to go with a 7.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe that's weird because it's in my likes.
That is weird. Like, why do you like it?
I don't know. I like it. I enjoy it.
Only
But
a 7? Come on.
I like it, but it's not one of those super hype songs to me, and it's not one that I want to hear all the time. But sometimes I just want to hear it.
Wow. Okay. Well, I gave it a 9 because, and this is all just going to sound ridiculous now that you gave it a 7. I never really noticed this song too much before until I think around Capcom Cup when, you know, they would use a lot of the character themes between, like, on the streams and stuff. And this is one that would come up, and I wasn't as familiar with her theme around that time. Cam was more into this song, and he pointed it out to me at the time and said, I really like Kimberly's theme. Like, isn't it cool? Like, it's pretty fun. I love it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you know what? It is. And it got to the point where I like this theme so much now, it makes me want to pick up Kimberly at some point. Like, I'm more interested in playing her now than I ever was before.
I think
and
same.
I want to say it's because of this song partially. That's why I rated it so highly, because it kind of makes me want to play Kimberly. Next
up is Marisa's theme, Pancration.
I give it a 3.
I really don't like this one. I'm going to give it like a 1.
Yeah, it's not. I don't love it. And I've played some Marisa as of late. I haven't played her since I've locked in as Lily, but I was playing her prior to that. But I don't care for her theme. Her theme is not the reason that I wanted to play her.
I think if I was interested in playing Marisa and I started playing her and that was my theme, I would turn the music off.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I just tried to hang in there with it. You know?
Yeah, I just don't like it.
It's just not my favorite.
I really don't like that.
I was being pretty generous with the 3, honestly.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, that one gets a 2 overall. Not looking so good for that song.
No.
Next up is Lily's theme, Diosa del Sol.
Love it. You didn't play the main part of it, but that's okay.
Yeah, I like that one. It's not like my favorite song by any means, but I feel like I like it more because I'm hearing it randomly from the other room all the time. Yeah, it's grown on me a little bit. I don't love it, but yeah, it's cool.
What's your rating?
It's tough. Let's go with a 6.
Well, I am going to show extreme bias here and give this a 10.
Okay, wow.
I'm saying that because you're probably wondering, like, well, what about your Jamie rating? Isn't that extreme bias? No, because I've always loved that song. I think this song, again, I'm going to kind of echo what you said. It kind of has grown on me becoming a Lily player. So these are both rated 10, but I'm admitting my bias here.
Okay. Well,
and it's grown on me, so it's still valid. It's just...
Yeah, I was never around that character. I feel like I never see her online, and neither of us played her, so we didn't really hear the theme a whole lot. It's got some fun stuff in it.
Yeah, Lily's theme really goes a lot of different places, so you should listen to it if
cool.
you have the chance.
It's cool. It's a good one. Maybe I should have given it more than a 6, but I guess I'm going to stick with that.
Okay, that's fine.
Next up, JP. Anybody watch Capcom Cup a couple months back?
Oh, man.
Because if you did, I'm sure you heard this song. It's called The Plunderer. All right, Let's go with a big, fat, wet 0 for that one.
Same. 0. 0.
I don't know why it's wet, but I just don't like that one.
I think even if I played like a bad character, I still wouldn't want my music to sound like that.
Yeah, it doesn't sound intimidating necessarily. It sounds
like kind of creepy.
It sounds like the music that someone would play if they were showing off a fancy dog. Does that make sense?
No.
No?
No.
Bam, bam, and they're just like
fancy dog?
Yeah, like they're showing off their like fancy purebred hound in like a show or something, and then it's like walking and jumping over little things and doing perfect trots. I don't know about dog shows.
That sounds crazy. This sounds like crazy music for a dog show.
Bam, bam, and the dog's like jumping through hoops. I don't know.
Oh. Sounds like it should be like ripping me apart or something, like menacing.
Oh,
there's like dramatic lighting, and that's what I think of. And just like a hook nose on the side, looming over everyone.
Wow. I was thinking like
a stupid haircut.
Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. Not that, but are we agreeing on a 0 for that?
Yeah.
One? Cool.
It's big fat 0. Wet 0.
Big fat wet 0.
Sloppy 0.
Yeah, disgusting 0. The next song is Jury's theme, and it's got stars in the title, and I don't know how to say it because of that. Arachnid? Arachnid? What is it? What is it? It's Arachnid D and then 2 stars.
I don't know.
I really don't know.
I always just read it as arachnid.
That makes sense, but why the fuck does it have stars? I always just feel like it's like blanking something out, so it's like Arachnid D, and then plus the D is capitalized.
Would it be die, and they don't want to say die on Street Fighter?
Maybe.
Is it rated teen?
Probably rated like E for everyone.
They say fuck and stuff, don't they?
I don't know. They say like...
Jury says a bunch of crazy shit, I feel like she said fuck.
Does Jury say fuck? Listen, does anybody know if Jury says fuck? Email us. Just say Jury fuck. No,
Email us and put the subject line
Jury says
so
fuck.
that we'll read it right away. Brendan Fraser Mummy Podcast, and then we'll read it.
Oh my god. It is rated T14.
Oh, well, I was right. I wasn't so off base in guessing that, I guess.
Maybe
so she doesn't say fuck.
Maybe she says it one time. Is it like movies where you can say it once and still get an R rating?
I guess it should be.
Or still get a PG-13, I mean.
But it's probably not the same rules.
Probably not. Because you could just replay that scene like over and over.
Exactly.
Imagine a 12-year-old sitting down and just making Jury say fuck over and over.
All right, let's hear her song.
Let's hear Arachnid D. It's one of my favorites. I've always enjoyed that one. Like you said with Jamie, that was one that I just kind of immediately liked. As soon as I started playing the character, it was like, yeah, this is cool. I like this song. I'm all in. Plus, it matches her as a character.
Yeah, we haven't really talked about that yet much.
Not too
but
much.
I would say Jury's theme definitely is a great reflection, a great match for what you see in her as a character to go along, musically.
Yeah.
So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah. So I feel like I want to give it a 10. I feel like there's a lot of bias here.
That's okay.
But,
I admitted my bias too.
That's how it goes sometimes. I am a Jury enjoyer, and I enjoyed the song.
And we are Wake Up 3, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, are you giving it a 10? Is that what that was?
I'm not giving it a 10.
Okay.
No,
That's all right.
I don't
mean to put words.
I don't have a deeply rooted love for this song like Cam does. I've heard this song a lot. I'm gonna give it a 7.
A 7. Okay. Cool.
I like it. I think its strongest point is that it's very Jury.
I feel like listening to that song when you're in training mode kind of gets you into the right headspace you need to be in.
Jury?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like when you're training and you're practicing and you're trying to figure stuff out, you kind of feel that like, oh, this is cool. Yeah, I just kind of get into it. I feel like I'm like dancing in my chair a little bit.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's go to DJ.
Wow.
I know, we're getting all my characters just boom, boom, boom.
Who was the first one?
Well, I mean, I guess it was...
It's just boom boom so far.
Yeah, just boom boom so far. All right. That's what it's called.
Nice.
Yeah. With an exclamation point. I feel like for me, I like playing DJ a whole lot more than I like his song. And it's not that it doesn't match him, because I feel like it does match his vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't love it. It's fine when it comes on, but it's just, it doesn't scream to me like, yes, this rules. This is great. So it's not in my Spotify playlist. And I think I'm just going to go with just a straight 5, just right in the middle.
Okay. I think I'm going to do a 5 as well.
Oh.
Just because it is, you're right, it is DJ. You know, there's no denying that.
Right. It matches him.
But could it be better? I think so. I think for a character as vibrant and fun as DJ, it should be a bit more up-tempo. I just want something a bit more crazy.
Like party vibes,
Yeah.
funky, something like that.
Yeah,
You see him in
maybe
his,
just a little faster.
You see him in his world tour cutscenes or his character trailer, and yeah, he's really upbeat. He's literally DJing on a beach.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, you just get this chill song, which is fine. I guess you don't need to be super hype all the time.
Yeah.
But
And like that's definitely part of DJ too, is like being chill.
chill vibes, yeah. Just
But-
swaying back and forth all the time. And yeah,
It's just not my favorite. It just
Yeah.
doesn't like get me going.
I agree.
So, solid 5, right in the middle.
Solid 5. Overtrip. This is Cammy's theme.
I really like Cammy's theme. It's one that I probably didn't notice too much before or like initially, but I really like it now. So I'm going to give it a solid 9.
Interesting.
I just feel like it has a lot of depth to it, like a surprising amount.
Okay, fair enough. I will agree with that, but this is where my bias is going to come in a little bit. And it's not that I'm into Cammy, but I just want to say that Street Fighter 2 Cammy's theme is like a 10 out of 10 for me. Like I
Oh.
love Cammy's theme from Street
Yeah.
Fighter 2.
So you've got some competition.
Yeah,
here.
so compared to that one, which it's extremely different, and obviously times have changed. That was a long time ago. But I just love that one so much that this one leaves me underwhelmed, and I want to give it like a 3.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that harsh of a score.
It's just...
Wow, I feel like we've got to give an honorable listen to the Street Fighter 2 Cammy
Maybe I
theme
should,
now.
honestly. Yeah,
We've got to hear it now that you've just left me in the dust with your 3.
Yeah. At one point, I had it set to play in the Battle Hub for like 3 months.
Okay, you know what I appreciate? I think Capcom really knows themselves well because that's a good theme and it's old. But when you hear the SF6 Cammy theme, you still get elements of what her theme is supposed to be like.
There's a surprising amount of
Yeah.
depth to both of these songs, I would say. This one just feels like it's more like there's more vigor behind it. It's
Yeah.
more raw or energetic or something.
Yeah.
And the 6th theme is like for more of a matured character, which I guess fits. It's just, to me, that Street Fighter 2 song just slaps so
Oh,
hard.
it's good, yeah.
I love it. Yeah, so I would give it a 3. You said a 9?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ryu. It's called Viator. I'm partial to horn songs, and it's not like my favorite in the world, but it is a song that makes me want to play Ryu, which is weird because I don't usually want to play Ryu. I'm going to give it like an 8.
That's what I wanted to give it
Oh my
to.
goodness. This is crazy.
I
Get
feel
out of
like-
my head.
I feel like Ryu has no business having a theme this fun.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun.
I like this theme a lot. I think it's
Definitely.
good. I think it's a good sounding theme and it's music that you want to hear.
Yeah.
Like, I would want to hear this if
Definitely.
I was playing.
It is a little bit surprising to me that it's Ryu related because it doesn't make me think Ryu right away, but I just enjoy it.
Yeah, if I didn't know, it would probably take me a little bit to get that this was Ryu.
Mm-hmm. Moving on to E Honda, Kumadori. Yeah, what are your thoughts on that theme?
You know, I would probably put it at like a 4.
Okay. Okay, interesting.
I kind of parallel it to how I feel about DJ's theme.
Okay.
Where, like, it definitely suits the character. This fits Honda for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
But would this, like, be a really hype thing to be hearing when you're doing a match? I don't know. Like, I kind of like it. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's not terrible.
No.
But it just doesn't quite hit the mark for me, so.
It hits the mark for me a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like there are parts of it that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
And then it just never fully gets there. I'm going to give it a little bit higher. I'm going to give it a 6.
Oh, you like it more than the DJ theme. Huh?
I actually do. I don't like Honda. I'll just say that. I don't like Honda.
Nope.
But I like his song. It's pretty cool.
It's a decent song. Maybe I'm a little harsh with 4.
That's okay.
I initially I thought 5, but I went with a 4. So now it gets a 5 by default.
It's all good. Yeah, it's all good. It's a perfect score. I gave Lily a 6, so I hope you don't hold that against me for too long. Blanca's theme. This ought to be good. It's called Zilra Zilra. I'm just going to say that this song doesn't deserve to be this much of a banger.
Yeah, I was worried where you were going with that. I was like, wait, don't crush my dreams. I like this. I like this a lot.
Man, you know what? This is going to sound weird, but between Blanca's theme and the Blanca-chan outfit that you can get, the outfit 3, it kind of makes me want to play him, which is weird because I didn't ever think I would say that.
No. It's a good theme.
I think it's sweet. I feel like I don't really hear it very often, so it honestly took me off guard a little bit at how cool it is. But yeah, let's go with a 9 for that song.
I'm going to give it a solid 8.
Cool. Relatively on the same page there. Almost like we like the same things. I don't know. Guile. All right. Guile's theme is called Sharpened Sonic.
Okay, now did you get lost in a trance and then find yourself zapped out the moment you heard that weird little Now, this song, I'm not going to give it a 0. I'm going to give it a 1.
Okay.
Just because I hate it, but sometimes it will just get in my head if I've heard it. There have been some days where I will just fight Guile after Guile, and it is hell.
For sure. I have heard it, let me tell you.
Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom. Shooty. Yeah, I'm going to give Guile's theme a 3 because, like you, sometimes it just gets into my head. It's weird,
I'm
but
shocked.
it's weird, but that dun 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 will sometimes just get in my head, and that part alone
triggers the rest of it.
Will be in my head.
Oh, just that part.
Just that.
No,
literally
that's
just
terrible.
that.
How can you give it a 3?
I don't know. I think it's one of those things where it's just like, it kind of hurts, but you got to listen to it a little bit just to hear that part. You know what I mean?
Okay, let's move on from Guile.
Let's give it a 3. Well, that song is not in last, let me tell you.
Not yet. Changing my score to 0.
Oh my god. Ken's theme. Can you guess the name of it?
It's something flame.
Yeah, it's Spirit of the Flame.
Okay. You think of Kenny as hard as you can? This is the soundtrack,
this
baby.
Is it, yeah.
I love this theme.
Yeah, it's super good. It is not in my likes for some reason, but it is such a Ken vibe. It's such a Ken vibe.
This is so Ken.
Yeah.
This is so Ken, and that's why I love it. It's a 10.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll go with a 10 too. What?
Okay.
You look at me weird.
It's not as good as Jamie's theme, but double tens. Here we are.
Okay, interesting. Maybe I should reduce it. I don't know. I'm going to go with my original score. Let's go with a 10.
10s for Ken.
You know, Ken would rate himself a 10. We've got 3 more. Moving on to Chun-Li. It is called Not a Little Girl. I'm going to stop it right there. That's all I want to hear, because I don't like this song at all. I think it sucks. And that part of it makes me think of like the weirdest part of Orchid's song from Killer Instinct. That's all I have to say about it. I'm going to give it a 0.
I really dislike this song too.
We didn't even get into the song. I can't even do it.
I wouldn't want this for my character.
No.
We can't all be Chun-Li fans. That's okay.
I'm not a Chun-Li fan. What would you rate Chun-Li's song?
What did you give it a rating?
I give it a 0.
Oh. I think I'm going to go with a 0 as well, because right off the bat, it's just not anything I want to hear.
No,
those weird vocals, I don't enjoy it.
It's that mid-90s
And,
Killer Instinct vibe.
Yeah, and like not a good way.
No.
Not for me anyway.
I don't like it.
I don't know.
Moving on to Zangief's theme, it is called Red. R.E.D. I feel like they played that one a lot at Capcom Cup as well.
They did, I think.
I feel like that was one of the... Maybe it just has more of a results feel to it, or more of a...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't know. There's something to it, but it's not my favorite. I don't know how it relates to Zangief, but at the same time, I don't completely hate it, so I'm just going to give it like a 3.
Okay, interesting. Well, this may surprise you. I really like this theme.
Oh.
I'm not a Zangief fan. I hate... I'm going to use the H word and say that I hate fighting Zangief right now.
Okay.
But anyways, I do like the theme though, and I want to give it, I'm going to give it like a 7, because if I was playing Zangief, I would be happy to hear this theme. You were kind of questioning the characterization, but I do hear it in that string sound that seems like a very Russian sound to me. I don't know. But yeah, I like it. I think it's a decent characterization for Zangief. I think it kind of matches his vibe. So,
all right, well,
I give it a 7.
Fair enough.
And I like it. I like the sound of it.
Okay, I think it's okay. There's one part of it that I don't like, but it's a recurring thing that happens throughout the entire song. It's that
the string.
Every time I hear that part, it takes me out. I think it's distracting. So for me, it's kind of low. I almost want to give it a lower score, like a 2, but I'm going to stick with my 3 that I said.
Okay. All right, so a 3 and a 7.
Last one. Maybe.
Dulcimer.
Yeah.
That's not the name of it.
Dulcim's theme, The Great Sunlight.
Yeah, I don't really know what that song sounds like.
I really, really do not know how to get in the mind of a Dhalsim player to know whether or not they would enjoy this song.
Well put. I think that's a fair way to feel about that.
This one is like the biggest question mark to me. I don't know. It's okay. I don't hate it. Like, I really don't mind it. But is it Dhalsim? Sure.
Yeah.
Is it Dhalsim weird? Absolutely. And this song's kind of weird.
It's not that weird, though. I would almost compare it to, like, the Honda theme, where, yes, it fits the character, and you can read that as being a theme for that character.
Yeah.
But does it do anything too crazy? Like,
No.
It's just kind of like background music, almost.
I think for me, it just doesn't feel like a battle theme.
Yeah.
It feels like a Dalsim theme, but it doesn't pump me up and get me ready for battle, like at all.
Mm-hmm.
But Dalsim fans, Dalsim players, I don't know. They're a different breed. You know what I mean? Like, you don't just like think I'm gonna play Dalsim a little bit. It's like I'm only gonna play Dalsim, right? Isn't that how it goes?
I
Like
don't know
I'm gonna
what...
float around and shoot fireballs directly up in the air and then teleport behind you.
I'm going to give it like I gave Honda a 4, so I'm going to give this one like a 3 because I'd rather hear the Honda one.
Okay.
I think it's more enjoyable, but I think they're pretty similar in what they offer.
I think so.
So I'm going to give it a 3. It's not terrible.
No, and I was debating on whether or not I wanted to do a 3 or a 4 actually as well, and I'm also going to do a 3.
Okay.
So that's easy enough.
All right. So now...
Time to rack up the best ones. Let's see here. So Jamie and Ken both got 10 out of 10 across the board from each of us. But you say that you want to put Jamie's in first. Is this true?
I do think Jamie's deserves to be number 1 because I think, in my opinion, the Jamie theme is the better theme of the two. If it comes down to those, I'd rather listen to the Jamie theme 100 times in a row than the Ken theme 100 times in a row.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. I think for me, it comes down to which one do I listen to in the car, and that is the Jamie theme, not the Ken theme.
That's true.
So while they're both great, like I only listen to one of them in the car.
Same. So, yeah. I guess that answers that. Jamie's number 1.
Jamie's number 1. Ken is close behind at number 2. Up next here, believe it or not, there were no 9s. We have 2 8.5s though.
Okay.
They are Jury and Blanca.
That's so weird.
I know, that's so random. So what are your thoughts on that?
One of these is going to be number 3.
Yeah. I think I want it to be Jury. I would feel weird putting Blanca's ahead of Jury's.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It would be a shock, you know?
Yeah, definitely. But
something for the ratings.
Something for the ratings. I don't know.
No, we'll go with Jury number 3.
Jury
Blanca
number
4. Shocking. I still think that's a shock.
Oh, I already wrote Jury down at number 3.
Wow.
Before we even talked about it, I was like, yep, that's going in 3 because I refuse to let Blanca be 3.
There you go.
Next up, we've got... Let me mark these off. Ooh, we have a handful of 8s. We've got 3 8s.
Uh-oh. Who are they?
They are Kimberly, Lily, and Ryu.
Those are all good 8s.
They are. They're all really good. Can I tell you my rating of them? And then you can tell me yours and see if it matches.
Can I guess your rating of them?
Sure.
Ryu, Kimberly, Lily.
Close. With Kimberly, Ryu, Lily.
Oh. You're so all over the place with your opinion on that song.
I guess I am.
You're the one that rated it lower to make it an 8. I rated it 9.
You're right. I don't know what it is.
Mine is going to be the way I've rated them, which is Lily, Kimberly, Ryu.
Okay.
You know, maybe. Do you want to put Ryu?
I kind of do.
Let's do Ryu, because I feel like when you think about all of those themes, his is probably most memorable in terms of being that pump-up style. So let's do Ryu number 5. Can we do Lily number 6, and then Kimberly?
Sure. I can accept that.
I don't know.
I can accept that.
I almost feel like Kimberly's theme is
better?
Better-ish? I don't know.
Is that what you got? Are you trying to... Is the Lily bias taking over? A little bit.
I admitted to it.
Right. But is that why you want to put it over Kimberly? Or is
Yeah, because it's like, I rated it a 10.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
You know, I already gave up my top spot and let Ryu be there. So
that's true.
Is this the compromise?
I can accept that.
Okay.
I can accept that.
So Lily's number 6 and Kimberly is number 7.
In 8th place, we've only got one 7.5, and that is Luke. So I guess it's Luke.
Okay.
Luke has the 8th best character theme. There's only one 6, and it's Cammy's.
So Cammy's number 9?
Cammy's number 9.
All right.
And that is all thanks to you, because I think I rated that one pretty badly. There are 2 5s. DJ and Zangief. Which one makes the top 10?
I'm just going to let you choose this time.
I'm going to do DJ, because I hear it a lot more, and it doesn't have that string sound that grates on me.
DJ number 10.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that sound, the sound that makes it Zangief, I think I would like that more. But for some reason, that string sound just like grates on me. It's like...
I just feel like the song wouldn't have anything going for it if it didn't have that.
And yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. It
Like,
would be
what
really
would
boring.
be...
I don't
I don't
know.
know. Anyways.
It would be really boring, but it's that specific part that I don't like.
Well,
and
now
that's a shame.
now we have to talk about the very worst theme and all of Street Fighter 6's base roster only.
There are 2 themes that we gave 0s across the board. Those were JP and Chun-Li, and I actually do have one that I think is the definitive worst.
Is it Chun-Li?
It is Chun-Li.
I almost agree. Like, JP
Almost?
sucks. It's hard to not choose JP because he sucks.
Yeah, not a fan.
Yeah. Yeah, the Chun-Li song is just garbage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry. Very worst character theme of Street Fighter 6 goes to...
Chun-Li.
Surprise! Chun-Li. JP gets away.
JP got away.
He
a little
raced
bit.
away in his little poop car.
Yeah, he passed you and cut you off in traffic. Counting down from 10.
Number 10 is DJ with All Right.
Number 9 is Cammy.
I think hers is called Overtrip. Number 8 goes to
Luke.
with Taking Aim.
That is right. Number 7 is Kimberly with Ninja Star... Something.
Ninja Pop Star or something?
Ninja Star Pop. That's what it
Ninja
is.
Star Pop.
Yeah. Number 6 goes to Lily with...
Diosa del Sol.
Number 5 goes to Ryu with...
Oh, his was weird.
Yeah,
Viator?
Yeah, it was Viator. It was the one that sounded like a weird drug. I bet that is a drug.
No, it's not. Stop it.
Number 4 is Blanca with Zilra. It was something weird. Jury, number 3 with Arachnidy.
Or Arachnid.
Number 2 is Ken with Gotta Do This.
Stop it. It's Ken, Spirit of the Flame.
That is right. And the number 1 best character theme in Street Fighter 6 goes to Jamie.
Mr. Top Player.
The top player is here. And yeah, what a banger, honestly.
Yeah, my gosh. Everybody loves the Jamie theme.
They do, right?
Tell me if I'm wrong. Thanks for joining us on another wonderful edition of Wake Up 3, where we ranked all of the base roster Street Fighter 6 character themes. Character themes, man, I would love them to make a return in games like Mortal Kombat. The last time we had themes in Mortal Kombat was for the movie, and that was just on the soundtrack. I feel like most of those themes weren't really even in the film. They were just on the soundtrack. But
Right.
those are sweet. We will have to do a ranking of those sometime for you as well.
Those are super fun.
But if you enjoyed today's episode, let us know. Let us know what you think about all the themes and what your favorites and least favorites are and why. Because it's fun.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's a lot of fun. I always enjoy seeing what kind of music is going to be in a new fighter. And I feel like that's a big part of the experience. It's one of the first things you notice upon, getting into a match.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I feel like it's important. And we haven't really talked a ton of music on this show. So I figure now is the time. If you want us to cover a certain game, let us know.
Leave us a comment. Send us an email. Make sure you put the subject line, Brendan Fraser, The Mummy Podcast, so that we will see it and read it right away. And we will see you next week. Oh, by the way, we did not end up doing our live show this past week because of storms in the area. So we're going to do that, just delayed. So catch us for that future live show. Sorry that we missed you. Thanks for joining us this week. We are Wake Up 3. You can follow along on Twitter at Wakeup3FGC. Cam, where can we find you?
You can find me at Big Rock Online on most social media.
All right. And you can find me, your host, Molly, on Twitter at Concut. That's KAHNKUT. Bye.
See you
Wait.
next
Wait.
week. I think that's it. We don't have Capcom money to keep their lawyers off our backs.
No, we don't. So, if this is not okay, we'll never do it again.
Yeah.
Kimberly's theme.
Yeah.